Prepare for thrilling encounters as we dive into the wild world of nature's most unexpected face-offs. From curious creatures taking on larger foes to unexpected clashes between predators and prey, watch as these animals learn valuable lessons when they mess with the wrong opponent. Join us for jaw-dropping moments and surprise endings that highlight the unpredictable side of the animal kingdom. In this video, Bestmediatv tells the 30 moments when animals messed with the wrong opponent. Like and subscribe to Chanel. Let's start. A fence can stop these sheep from fighting. When a group of predatory birds tried to snatch one of this leopard's cubs, the mother had to teach them a hard lesson. Did this bird just travel through time? You should never turn your back on a tiger. His face torn off, he still doesn't retreat right away. Seal gets into a battle with a much more experienced fighter and quickly regrets it. I think this dog got what he deserved. Animals are aware of who they can beat in a fight for survival and who they should avoid at all costs. Curious Dog learned a hard lesson the hard way when meeting an electric eel, only to get violently zapped and whimper away in agony. For example, young male elephants that don't have an elder male elephant around them tend to viciously attack other animals for no reason, like this angry elephant attacking a buffalo with its tusks.
Oh no, man! What the hell?
That's terrible.
When a mom and baby rhino had an altercation with 3 elephants at a watering hole, the elephants displayed that they are the most intelligent by using inanimate objects as weapons to scare them away. Not even. Here, you can see how a young contender takes a big risk of becoming the most dominant bull and fights against the biggest guy for mating rights. After. The long and tough rattlesnakes is starting to look like an age-old rivalry. That seems to be going on to this day. Its surroundings when a snake gets close. Unfortunately for the chameleon, the snake zeroes in on it and strikes rapidly. But the Jillian puts up a tough fight and eventually turns sideways to appear. Too large for the snake to swallow. Swims desperately for land and survival.
Yes!
Not only resistant to a snake's bite, but it also preys on. It is a honey badger, and once it sets its target onto a snake, it is game over. And it isn't just the smaller snakes. That can't stand against the honey badger. Giant pythons aren't even safe either. Cats against count of the number of times this poor rattlesnake got hit in the head by this domestic black cat. But when you have 9 lives, you can be pretty reckless. When a rude and rowdy elephant kicked a resting buffalo in the face, the elephant quickly regretted its foolish decision when the buffalo retaliated by poking him right in the rear with its horn. Let us know in the comments which of these are agile. They have one of the most powerful bites in the animal kingdom. Unfortunately, this cobra didn't know that, and it didn't have a pretty end. The not-so-wise snake, which quickly got chased down and killed by a secretary bird who devoured the creature in one bite.
Wow. What snake is that?
Bulls started fighting in the middle of the street, and the villagers desperately tried to separate them using long sticks, but these guys were not ready to give up so easily. After a while, the smaller bull started, taking some serious damage, but had to keep on fighting to survive. Luckily, with the help of the villagers, the bull eventually got a head start and ran away. Nothing more powerful than a mother's love, because they will do anything to protect their babies. So, when a hungry king cobra tried to sneak up on a mother chicken, and her chicks, she fought it off bravely, rare to even get a glimpse of it in nature, but these. Rare to even get a glimpse of it in nature. But these safari tourists were so lucky that they got to see it in action as it viciously stops and kills a snake.
Eine Schlange. Ja, der hat eine Schlange im Maul.
Making the snake its prey for the day. Here is a snake. But this chameleon was ready to stand its ground against this creeper, and successfully made the snake's advances futile. In this truly magnificent scene, we get a glimpse of an eagle's prey sighting in action as it grabs a water snake from under the sea, kills it, and feeds it to its babies. They are impossible for animals to escape. After a python wraps its body around it to suffocate the animal. But this squirrel not only managed to escape the grip, but also decided to fight back, as it can be seen nibbling into the snake's skin and trying.
Well, I mean, I'm not sure if he can't, but he certainly has a hard time doing it. It depends on if the squirrel or the snake can get away in fast enough time before the squirrel actually does wear a hole.
This
to make kind of a chink in the armor, if you will. Well, I mean, I'm not sure if he can't, but he certainly has a hard time doing it. It depends on if the scroll or the snake can get away in fast enough time before the squirrel actually does wear a hole. cat was no different, as it hit the cobra with its paws and grabbed onto it with its sharp teeth. This cat may look innocent, but the way it has a full-size rattlesnake, Corner tells a whole different story. When a grizzly bear was feeding on its prey, a pack of hungry wolves surrounded the animal and tried to steal it. But the bear refused to hand over his food, for which he had fought so bravely, and showed the wolf pack who's boss. The rattlesnake by the head and then bashed the snake's head into the ground, eventually killing it and eating it. Black mamba tried to be a tough match for a crocodile, but it stood no chance. Crocodile grabs onto the snake's lifeless body and tosses it around like a toy. This lion, who was craving some honey, quickly regretted its choice when it got attacked by a swarm of vicious bees. Dude, I think he knocked me out. Thanks for joining. Stay tuned and subscribe to the channel for more upcoming videos.